Bam! How are you guys doing today? This is Joseph Arco, New Visions Network. What I want to tell you is that you have to decide what it is you want, and anything you decide you can have, as long as you decide to actually want it, okay? So what I wanted to tell you about was 3 examples that actually totally soundproof this philosophy and this theology, or whatever you want to call it. This is fact. This happens whether or not you know it or not. Alright, so what you have is a thermostat here in your house. This is example 1. Alright, so this thermostat, let's say, is set for 70 degrees. Alright, so you set that thermostat for 70 degrees. Now, anything that's going to knock that off its 70 degree range, it will actually kick on an electrical sense, send it back to whatever device, heater or air conditioner or whatever you have, to actually kick on and cool the temperature back to 70, or to heat it back to 70. And so, say it drops down. You know, you're at 68. Now the heater is going to kick it on and bring it back up to its set point of 70 degrees. Alright? So no matter what, if it goes to 88, you know, say it went to 88 degrees, it will kick on the AC unit and it'll cool the house back down to 70%. Ah, now it's shocking, huh? Alright, so we got the second example here. This is a plane. And what this plane is going to interpret is just another concept of set points, okay? So this plane takes off. You know, it's going up in the air. You're driving around in this plane now. You're flying through the clouds. Next thing you know, you look over and you see the pilot that's supposed to be operating the plane. He's going around greeting people, asking them how their health and their well-being is. I would feel a lot more comfortable if you got back in that cockpit, if you want to know how I really feel. But the truth is he has a thing called autopilot set on his plane in the cockpit. So he gets off to a certain amount. You know, he's over here. He kicks on the autopilot. Well, now autopilot is doing the work for him. It is driving the plane, literally, not into the abyss. It's driving it to a targeted spot. And so what happens is planes drive around, say some turbulence comes out of this big wind force, knocks the plane off course. You know, the plane's off course, but now kicks back on, and it's back on course. It could be in Europe by the time it would have corrected itself with a human error, but no, this autopilot is so precise, it could land within a fraction of the second when it said it's going to. Okay? And that's because it corrects itself and makes sure that the target destination is fulfilled and landed on no matter what. And so he sets his set point over here. Let's say he's going to LAX. Okay? They take out of Toronto, they're in LAX. Autopilot pretty much guided them the entire way there. Human operation was very not abundant. It didn't need to be even happening sometimes. So these guys just get it up in the air and run autopilot. Alright? And that kicks them into gear. And so now we got this third example. This is just a little dude, normal guy. You know, he makes $33,000 a year. So we're going to come over here and write that. We'll just do 33K. Alright? So now, this guy, inside of his brain and inside of what he knows, he makes $30,000, $33,000 a year. So roughly, let's say he comes up, he makes a little spark and jumps up here. Now he's in this little spot, and say he made $50,000. I can't really write this well. I'm trying to hold the camera too. Alright, so now he made $50K. His automatic senses in his brain, his set point, determined he's only $33,000, man. So something happens and kicks him right back into gear. He either spends his money, goes into debt, whatever it is, and he's back down to $33,000 a year. Say he takes a big plummet over here. Now he's earning zero income, 0K. You know, now this is going to come back up. He's going to get a job, probably in the same field, same service industry, or whatever it is he does, because he's used to that. He knows it. He thinks he could do a profession well in it. I always believe if you're not the top 10% in what you're doing, you should probably do something else. You should always be exceeding and be the pro of your profession. Anyways, so your set point of what you decide you are worth gives you what you're worth. Okay? It's as simple as that. It's all in your mind. You have to just decide what it is you want. Everybody always says they can't get this. I don't have the money. What do you mean you don't have the money? Why don't you have the money? Oh, well, it costs lots of money. How much is lots of money? Well, maybe you should go out and find out exactly how much money it is to get what it is you want. Write that down. Then, now you have a target to shoot at. The problem is everybody is just shooting at air. They don't know what the hell they want. You got to really decide what you want. And when you decide what you want, you will get it as long as you decide. Anyways, peace out. I hope this was good information. Take care of yourself and have a great day. Take care.